In this video, I will show you how to add Google Calendar events to Notion automatically. So what will happen whenever you schedule any event in your Google Calendar, the details of that event will be added automatically to Notion. In this way, you and your team can keep a track record of all the Google Calendar events directly from Notion. So if you want to learn how you can automate this process, then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is my Google Calendar and I will schedule an event here, and you will notice how the same event details will be added automatically to Notion. And to automate this process, firstly I'll have to connect to Google Calendar with the Notion, which I am going to do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing and a very cost-effective integration and automation software. I am an existing user, so I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from the sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, directly click on this blue button, that is create workflow, okay, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as add Google Calendar events to Notion automatically. Okay, now simply click on create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. Okay, so these boxes are actually called as trigger and action. Okay, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in the first application, then automatically do this in the next application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the application in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, whenever any new event is scheduled in this Google Calendar application, then automatically add the event details in Notion application. Okay, so that is why I am selecting both the application one by one in this trigger and the action window. Okay, now the idea here is I will be connecting both the application with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us first connect Google Calendar with the Pabbly Connect and capture the event details in this dashboard. Okay, so firstly you will have to select the trigger event, and I want that whenever any new event is scheduled in Google Calendar, this automation should trigger, or we can say the data of that event should be captured via Pabbly Connect, for which I'll simply click on connect button. Then you'll have to click on add new connection, click on sign in with Google, and then you will have to provide the access of your Google Calendar account. But I have provided this access multiple times. Okay, so I can reuse those existing connection. Now clicking on save, and this is how my Google Calendar will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. And because my calendar is connected with the Pabbly Connect, whatever the calendars I have created inside my Google Calendar account have started visible here. Okay, let me show you the same. All the calendars are visible here. Okay, so let's assume that I'm about to create the I'm about to create the event in this Pabbly Connect calendar. Okay, so I have already selected the same. Now I will select some random date, that is this 8th of August. Okay, I'm sorry, it should be month, and firstly I'll add this create event, and I would like to create an event for this 8th of August. Okay, so firstly I'll provide some title that there is a meeting. Okay, I will add meeting with Mr. Roy. Okay, I'm providing this particular title, and the type will be of course event only, asking for the date. Okay, so the date is going to be 8th of August. Okay, and here I will also select the timing, something like 9 a.m. Okay, so let me select the same, that is 9 a.m. up to 9:30 a.m. asking for the guest. Okay, so no, I'm not adding any particular guest here because I already knew that. Asking for the location. Okay, so how about I add some random location, maybe Bhopal. Okay, asking for the description. Okay, so here I will write something like there is a meeting regarding the partnership with Mr. Roy. Okay, I have provided a random description. Now finally I will click on save, and here you can notice my event is scheduled in my calendar, which is of 9 a.m. Okay, here you can notice the timing. Okay, now I'm coming back to Pabbly Connect, and firstly I will select the same calendar, that is Pabbly Connect, and now clicking on this button, and you will notice that whatever the most recent event you have scheduled in in your Google Calendar, the detail of that event will be received as a response here. Okay, so let me show you the details one by one. Here we have the same summary of the event, that is meeting with the Mr. Roy. Okay, the status is confirmed, the time zone is UTC, and here we have other details also, like the start date time is 8th of August 2023 and the timing is actually 4:30. Okay, remember we have added the timing of 9 a.m. but in this Pabbly Connect it has given us the timing as 14:30. Why? Because this is the timing captured into the UTC format. Okay? Don't worry, we will convert this timing in the exact timing which we have added in our Google Calendar at the time of scheduling the event. Okay, here we also have the organizer display name as Pabbly Connect and the same location is already fetched, and here we have the end time zone and end date and time, and finally we have the description also. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our Google Calendar and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen? Every time you and your team will schedule any event in Google Calendar, the detail of that event will be captured via Pabbly Connect in every 10 minutes, because this trigger will check for the new data in 10 minutes. Basically the trigger here is the polling based, which will capture the data of Google Calendar in every 10 minutes. And don't worry, your data will surely arrive here, and this is how our first step of automation is done. And moving further, now I am going to send the event details in Notion. Okay, but before I send any detail to Notion, firstly how about we correct the timing which we have received. Okay, so firstly you'll have to click on this plus icon after your Google Calendar step and directly search for date and time formatter. Well, it is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can apply different kind of operations within your workflow, within your automation. Okay, currently I would like to format the date along with the time zone, so I have selected the same, simply clicking on connect and it will be connected immediately. And here it is asking for the date which you would like to format. Okay, so I would like to format my start date. Okay, and the interesting thing here is I don't need to manually copy this particular data and paste below. Basically I'm going to map the above data. Okay, and mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and you will find the above step data here in the drop down. Okay, now I will directly search for the data, that is start date and time. Okay, so this is how I have successfully mapped the start date. Now you must be thinking, what is this mapping? Okay, so whatever the details we will map here from this drop down, these details will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time or in next time. Okay, but if I will provide any data manually here, that data will remain same. Okay, so this is the difference in providing the value manually or in providing the value via mapping. Okay, moving further, it is asking for the from format. Okay, so we have the format as YYYY, then month and date, and then this T HHMMSS. Okay, so here you can notice lot of from format are provided here, so I'll go with the same, that is YYYYMMDDT HHMMSSZ. Okay, I've selected the same in two format. Well, you can select the format of your choice. Okay, so I would like to receive the date in this YYMMDD and then HHMMSS format. Okay, so let me select the same, and in this from time zone and to time zone you will have to firstly select Asia/Kolkata. Okay, and in the to time zone we will search for UTC and ETC. Okay, so I have selected the same, and now I will click on this button, and in the response you will notice that we will receive the same timing which we have added at the time of scheduling the event. And here you can notice we have the timing of 9 a.m. and 8th of August 2023. Okay, let us go back and check, and yes, the timing was of 9 a.m. 8th of August 2023. Okay, so this is how you can convert, you can format your time with the help of date and time formatter feature. Okay, just in case if you want to format your end date date also you can do the same, but currently I'll go with the start date only because I need my start date only here. Okay, so I have added the same. Now one more interesting thing I have noticed here, that I want to add the date and time of the event separately because I have added two individual columns here, but currently I have the date and time into a single field only. Okay, so how I will add these two data in the individual field? Okay, don't worry about that, that is also possible with the Pabbly Connect. Again, click on this plus icon and search for the text formatter, and again text formatter is also an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can apply different kind of operation within your text. Okay, currently I would like to split my text. Okay, basically I would like to split the text, split the date and the timing. Okay, so that is why I am going with this specific action event. Now simply clicking on connect and it will be connected immediately. Now it will ask you that provide the text which you would like to split. So again I will map that text. Okay, so I have clicked on this field and I can access the data of above two steps. Okay, so this time I would like to split this date and time, so that is why instead of mapping the data from this particular step, I will map this specific date and time. And finally it is asking that what should be the separator via which the text should be split. Okay, so here I would like to split my text from this particular spaces. Okay, and for the spaces here in the instruction it is given that you will have to paste this particular thing. Okay, and now it will ask you that what segment index you want, whether you want the first part, the second part, the last part, the second to last part, or all the part of your text. Okay, so yes, I want to receive all the part, so I have clicked on that button. Okay, and basically I have a two parts only because I have separated this text with the help of space. Okay, so here in the response you can notice that I have the date and the time individually. Okay, so I think this step is also successful, and now I am ready to send this event data to Notion. Okay, so the application is already selected. Simply select the action event, that is create the database item. Okay, and just like we have connected Pabbly Connect and Google Calendar, now I am going to connect Notion with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so simply click on this connect with the Notion button, and then you will have to provide the access of your Notion account. But because I am already logged in my Notion account, instead of asking me for the access, it is asking me for the permission. Okay, so I will make sure that I provide the access to all the pages, especially to the page in which I am about to add my event details. Okay, so yes, I am providing the access, clicking on allow access, and this is how my Notion application will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here you can notice authorization is successful and Notion is connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, and because we are connected, whatever the databases are actually available inside my Notion application have started visible here. Okay, so you can notice various databases are already created here, and all these databases are visible here. We can access all those databases. Okay, and I would like to update the events in this calendar events database. Okay, so I'll select the same. Okay, and here you can notice rest of the databases. Okay, and now as soon as you will select the database, whatever the columns you have added inside your database, the same columns will be visible here as the field. Here you can notice we have this event title, event summary, date of event, event time, and the attendee email, and all these 5 columns are visible here also, that is attendee email, event summary, date of event, event title, event time, and this is the default column, default field. Okay, so let us provide the details one by one, and again I am going to map the data from our previous step. Okay, in all the fields. Okay, so clicking on this particular field, and here we have the email address of the attendee as this. Okay, so I have successfully mapped it. Okay, and again I am telling you you the importance of mapping. Whatever the details we will map here will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so what will happen? Every time a new event is scheduled in your Google Calendar, the new event details will automatically replace this existing data. Okay, so now I am looking for this date. Okay, I have added the same, asking for the event title, which was, I guess, okay, I think I have done a silly mistake. In this event title I had to map the summary. Okay, so I have added the same, and in this event summary I will have to map the description. Okay, so again I have corrected both the things, and finally it is asking for the event time, so I will be mapping the timing from here. Okay, so I think I have provided all the important details. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and waiting for the response. Okay, and here you can notice the response is also received, which means the data has been added automatically to Notion. Okay, so here you can even notice, alright, this attendee email is not updated yet. I'll have to check. Okay, so this is saying that it is the email address type. Okay, so how about I edit this property first, and yes, it is actually a email type only. Coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and let us check our field once. Yes, the details have been updated. I'm not really sure. Okay, so how about we click on this button once again, and once again I will check my Notion database whether the details of the event are getting updated or not, or whether the attendee email is getting updated or not. And here you can notice this time the email address is also updated. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in Google Calendar and Notion is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen? Every time you will schedule any event in your Google Calendar, in this specific Google Calendar, the details of that event will be added automatically to Notion. In this way you can keep a track record of all the events that you have scheduled in your Google Calendar automatically. Okay, and in order to automate this whole process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. Okay, after that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. Okay, you do not have to do anything manually. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this 4-step automation inside your own Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach this link into my description box. Okay, simply click on this link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.